What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I thought I'd start this video here at Huntington Beach because why not? It's pretty in the winter. Now with holiday season coming up, it feels like the urge to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend is at an all-time high. Of course, everyone wants to have a partner around Christmas time and also a kiss on New Year's Eve or whatever, right? So this got me thinking, is being single or being in a relationship better? Because there's pros and cons of both, which we're going to touch today. Now keep in mind, I am not a dating expert. I'm not claiming to be, but I have been single before and now I am in a great relationship, so I think I know both sides of it at least enough to talk about it and give my opinion. So let's get into it. Before I started dating my girlfriend, I was single for a few years and it was amazing. I made so many awesome memories. The obvious pro of being single is having the freedom to do whatever the hell you want, whenever you want, however you want, with whoever you want, without someone asking where you are, what you're doing, or breathing down your neck all the time. But the less obvious pro is that you save so much time, energy, and money. When you're single, you worry about yourself and yourself only, obviously other than your family and other loved ones. When you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, their well-being is just as important as yours, which causes you to spend more time and more energy making sure that they're doing okay, on top of already making sure that you yourself is doing okay. Tack on all the extra money that you gotta spend for Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, special outings, date nights, going out to eat, which personally I love to do a lot. It probably breaks down to an extra few grand a year. Once you break it down at a rough estimate of what I do and how much I tend to spend when I'm with my girlfriend over being single. So it's expensive, guys, and if you followed along on mine and my girlfriend's journey via my videos, she lives in Florida, so we're doing long distance, and every time I visit her or she comes to visit me, flight, maybe hotel, extra travel costs, whatever is already on top of the things we decide to do daily, date night, etc. It gets expensive fast. But even if you aren't doing long distance, even if they're right down the street, it still gets expensive. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money right now, or you're not in the position to spend more money than you are at the moment, stay single. Alright, pros of being in a relationship. The main one is that you have the opportunity to be intimate with and live daily life with what should be your best friend. Me and my girlfriend have talked about it, so she agrees. Our relationship is going great right now because of how much and how closely we click on everything. We seem to agree on everything and we literally do not argue at all. Crazy, right? At the time of this video, we've known each other for almost a year now, but it seems like we've known each other so much longer than that. But because we click so well, it's like even if we weren't dating, we would still be the best of friends because of how well we connect and how well we agree on everything and are just comfortable in each other's presence. So the fact that we're best friends who can call each other boyfriend and girlfriend and be intimate with each other and share our successes and failures and ups and downs with each other while living our daily lives, that is the best part of being in a relationship. The cons of dating someone, like I said before, I spend way more money now than I did when I was single, and every time I go out I tell her what I'm doing, who I'm with, where I'm going, etc., just to be courteous. But at the same time, that does decrease the level of freedom and independency that I have. Obviously we trust each other 100%, but when you're dating someone, assuming you want to have a good relationship, you got to be open and telling them pretty much everything that's going on in your life. So do I think you need a boyfriend and girlfriend at some point? Well, let's talk about that. I gotta change and hit the gym, but man, it is freaking cold out. That's why I moved down south and I do not miss the snow whatsoever. But let's keep talking. I personally think you could go your entire life without having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and here's why. And again, I'm not dating an expert, not claiming to be one, but from what I've experienced, what I've learned from people who I look up to, your partner should never be the source of your happiness. They should not be the thing your entire life revolves around, where if they were to leave or shit were to hit the fan or something were to go wrong, your entire life is shattered. If things were to go insanely wrong, or God forbid your girlfriend were to cheat on you, which isn't likely at all, but it's not outside the realm of potential possibilities, and you broke up, your life should not be over because you should have many other things going for you. Before you get into a relationship, you should be 100% or close to it, happy with yourself, your mental state, your physique, your daily life, etc. So you put your best foot forward and offer the best possible version of yourself to your next potential partner. And I believe in what goes around comes around. So if you were to offer your very best version of yourself to your next partner, they will come back and do the same thing to you, offering the best version of themselves, which will automatically make your relationship pretty great. I waited almost 6 months to make Skylar my girlfriend officially. 6 months. And everyone I've talked to said, dude, what are you doing? That's way too long. Ask her to be your girlfriend earlier. No, I don't need to do that because I disagree that that's too long. In that time, I was making sure I was in a right position in life and overall mental state and happiness level to date someone. I think most relationships fail because they're simply rushing into it and they're not ready to date. And they're not ready to date because they're not in the right state of minds themselves and rush into a relationship thinking, hey, I have a boyfriend or girlfriend now. It's gonna fix all my problems just like magic. Nah, that's not how it works. So being in a relationship is super fun, but being single is just as fun. Before I started dating Skylar, I took trips to DC, California, Texas, Florida, like Miami, not Sarasota, where she is. We went to Europe on a cruise before COVID. Now, of course, you can do these things also when you're dating someone, but you do lose that aspect of total freedom to do whatever you want. So which is better, being single or being in a relationship? Well, being single is better than being in an average relationship, but being in a great relationship is better than being single. I think the majority of relationships are just average at best because they don't make the other person, the partner, better people. Lots of people rush into relationships because either their friends have girlfriends or they want to look good on social media or they're just simply lonely and they think having a girlfriend or a boyfriend is going to fix their loneliness. Relationships started from those reasons never last because you're dating for the wrong reasons. And if you're dating for one of those reasons, that's a personal problem you need to fix before you put yourself back out on the market and start trying to date again. You gotta date someone who makes you a better person in all aspects of life, someone who pushes you to grow. If they don't, stay single.
Create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, You wish that you can do better, yeah. We go forever now. We go forever.
No better post-workout meal than classic Chipotle. By the way, in case you're curious, my order is white rice, double chicken, medium salsa, guac, cheese, and just a little bit of sour cream on top. I assume all you guys know this because who doesn't at Chipotle, but if you ask for double meat, make sure you ask for the second scoop of meat after they already scooped the first one, because if you ask for double meat right off the bat and say, hey, can I get double meat, they're gonna screw you over for each of the 2 scoops. But if you ask after they already do the full first scoop, they will give you a second scoop that's just as big as the first scoop, so you get the most bang for your buck. Keep that in mind if you didn't know that. But let's keep talking. So what is the ideal age? And me and my friends talk about this all the time. We always just bring this question up. What is the most ideal age to, you know, settle down and find the one and get married? Well, it varies person to person, so there's not one right answer. There's people my age, 22, 23, already getting married, and I am nowhere close to that, and my girlfriend knows that, by the way. Lots of people have in their mind that they want to get married by like age 25 or something. Well, I don't find or see any need to get married until like age 28 to 30. It comes down to personal preference and how life eventually plays out, because you really can't predict the future or what could happen. The most important thing above all, I think, is that you don't rush anything. You take everything slow, because everything is a marathon, not a race. It'll play out how it is supposed to play out. Most of the time when things are rushed, those always fail, as shown by the 50%, I think it's even more than that now, 50% divorce rate. Being single is fun, dating someone is fun, but what it comes down to is that life should be fun regardless if you're single or dating someone. And that ultimately comes down to yourself and how you choose to live your life. Ooh, man, it is cold out, so I'm gonna make this quick. And as you can see, it's snowing. Welcome back to Cleveland. There's no such thing as snowing in Atlanta, and like I said, I do not miss this. But anyways, I've not made a video like this of pure life advice for the entire thing in a while, so it's definitely a good change of pace. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did, make sure you drop me a thumbs up and click subscribe. And man, my feet are freezing because I have no shoes on. Pretty dumb, right? But make sure you click subscribe, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you do not want to miss. See you next Monday.